Well, there's one thing for sure, Larry. The 19,000 that this place seats. Bud Crawford. And the chance to go up for Crawford. There's a great electricity in the crowd here. It's wonderful. The atmosphere is terrific. In the world, you're going to enjoy this. Here we go, round one. 135-pound championship of the world.
First jab by Crawford.
We got the word that the attendance is 10,943, so they turned out en masse in this arena to see it. Fighter Yuriorkis Gamboa living in Miami, wearing the colors of the Cuban flag. Crawford's jab has caught Gamboa off balance as Gamboa was getting ready to load up a shot.
Gamboa is showing already that he knows he's going to have to take some chances. That he's just not going to be able to outbox Crawford from outside.
2 minutes gone in round one. Not much has landed. Not much difference between the two fighters so far. If I had to guess, I'd say that Crawford has landed more blows than has Gamboa. But as Larry said, and I expect soon he's going to have to take some risks, because he's not going to be able to box this guy like this from this position all night. And Christina, who spent some time with Terence,
years since he's been in the ring, and only twice in the last 2 years, so not too much of that showing early. Colonel, I think he's looking okay out there, but that was a big question that a lot of fight fans had coming into this match, was if it was going to show a little rust.
Well, it's early to note, you know, but veteran fighter, spends a lot of time in the gym. Maybe not so much.
but at this distance, Crawford can outbox him all night like this. Gamboa is trying to take some shots to come on the inside.
Yeah, he's trying to use some smart aggression. Go in and out, use his quickness.
So light left hook upstairs that time. Does Gamboa. But Gamboa has been fighting taller guys almost his whole career, so he should know how to handle it. But Crawford is not just an average lightweight. He's a lightweight champion with a lot of skills.
And a big lightweight. His team speaking somewhat candidly, but it was a little tough for him making 135 this time around, Colonel.
Yeah, talked that Bob Arum talked about him wanting to go, or at least the promoter, wanting him to go to 140. But all of that's academic right now. And a little rough on the inside there. And Gino says no.
Gamboa having a really good round. Landed another solid punch there.
Can a fighter who comes from a place where fighters are not usually don't usually come from beat a fighter who comes from a place where a lot of good fighters come from, irrespective of their individual standings in the place? That, you know, Gamboa's been around the block in a culture that has boxing deeply embedded in it in Cuba.
I'll tell you, even though Crawford trains sometimes as a southpaw, oftentimes as a southpaw, his punches aren't as powerful when he fights in this manner, and he's getting hit more as that right hand by Gamboa. Terence doesn't look as good boxing as a southpaw as he does as a right-handed fighter. He thinks that he has a lot more power in his left hand when he fights as a southpaw, and that's why he does it. And he gets nailed more.
Yeah, he's susceptible to that right hand of Gamboa every time he switches, Colonel.
Well,
two undefeated fighters.
Identical records, identical knockout percentage.
little welt alongside the right eye of Gamboa.
He's had that puffy cheek for a couple of rounds now.
Good little right hand hook by Crawford.
Crawford walks him back on his heels. Gamboa doesn't like it. I remember Terence said when he fights as a southpaw, he feels like he has more power with his left, but he's not landing many lefts.
I think Terence needs to go back to using the jab a little bit more. Keeping that distance.
Now he's trying to figure this guy out. He's not touching him when he's jabbing as a southpaw. As this kid Gamboa is very quick on his feet and with his hands.
Oh, he hurt him with the right hand.
Yeah, he's staying and something with the left hand. He hurt him with the right, then the left hand dropped him. So how about that?
And the roof is about to blow in this place, Colonel.
Gamboa got a little too reckless.
Well, you said he was going to have to at some stage, and he's real reckless now, but his legs aren't there. Terence touches him up with a pretty good jab, whacks him with the left hand, downstairs, loads up with the right hand.
Gamboa is fighting back valiantly, but is he hurt, as you say?
He is hurt. Try to hang on. Crawford boxing nicely as a southpaw now. Crawford trying to pot shot him and catch him. Right hand has been effective. Gamboa continues to slip, step on each other's front feet. Gamboa's doing a lot of slipping, and it's his own fault because, I mean, to describe his trunks are bathing suit right now. They're dripping that much, folks. And he's distracted by it because he keeps looking down. Gamboa's legs are totally back, so whatever they've done in the corner, he's revived. And as I say that, he gets whacked.
Well, as you pointed out, Colonel, he's been looking down, and when he looked down, Crawford popped him. Because Gamboa has stopped being aggressive.
Yeah, I don't think he's thrown a punch this round, Larry.
You know, it's one punch at a time, disadvantage, and he'll get credit for everything he does at the very least.
Oh, here's Gamboa in the process of landing some shots.
Down.
He dropped him, hit him with the right hand and the left hand, and the knee went down.
As soon as Gamboa got offensive, Crawford dropped him again.
But you said that he'd take risks, and he had to take risks, and it hurt him. So Gamboa has been down twice in the fight now, but that changes the whole complexion of the fight right now. Because Gamboa is still on his feet. There's not a lot of time left in this 8th round. There he is again, and he got hurt again. As Gamboa was throwing his shoe-shine punches, Crawford blasted him one more time.
Crawford showing his chin at 2. Every time Gamboa comes in and hits him with something, Gamboa seems to get some confidence. Terence comes right back and...
Well, Gamboa has to know now that he's got to make something happen.
Well, he's got to throw all caution to the wind. If he gets stopped, he gets stopped, but he can't win without, as you say, taking a lot of risks.
Before, and whose emotions must be running very high, can take a lot out of you. You see if he has the composure, the skill, the will.
His legs, Larry, don't look to me like they look And he makes a big mistake by turning his back. He's lucky he wasn't clubbed behind the head, because Gamboa is a fighter. He's been down twice in the fight, and it's my belief that he hurt Terence Crawford at some stage in this 9th round. Hey, Crawford cracked him again. It straightened out the right leg of Gamboa. He drops him again. That's a hard knockdown that time with the left hook. So if Gamboa is tough and Crawford would hurt, how about that? 27, 26 seconds. He still has time to finish him off. 22 seconds, he's back at him. Gamboa is totally out on his feet. Can Crawford catch him one more time? There's no quitting, Gamboa. He defend his title in his hometown.
Terence Crawford has become an American star.
This is Terence Crawford's coming out party in his own backyard.
Well,
he knocked him down.
we questioned whether, even though Crawford had scored 2 knockdowns, we questioned what was going on with him. And he showed that he has some bottom and bottle to be a real champion.
The winner by knockout victory, the Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, still WBO lightweight champion.